So this is numbers 25 through 28. With each of these, we're dealing with division. And remember, division, you cannot have a radical in the denominator. So you've got to get rid of that radical. So you're really going to be multiplying by something that is equivalent to 1. Get rid of what's in the denominator. So that's what we're going to use, square root of 6 over itself. So on the top, you say, I've got an outside term. There's an invisible 1 here. So 2 times 1 is 2, square root of 6, over the bottom, we've got a 6 times a 6, which, by the way, makes a twin. So on the top, I have 2 square root of 6. On the bottom, I get to pull 1 out. That takes care of that. Then I cover up the radical, and I say, can 2 6 be simplified? Sorry, I'm covering that. 2 6 be simplified? Yes. 2 can go into itself once, and it goes into 6 3 times. So my final answer would be square root of 6 over 3. On number 26, we have the 5 square root of 32 over 2 square root of 5. The only thing that you're not allowed to have is the square root of 5 in the denominator. So we've got 5 square root of 32 over 2 square root of 5. I cannot have that square root of 5 in the denominator, so that's what I got to get rid of. So I put it over itself. So then on the top, I would have 5 square root of 32 times 5. All of that over 2 square root of, now notice I've got 2 5's here, 5 times 5, which is a twin, which will come out. So on the top, think about 32, and let's go ahead and break this down. 32 is going to be 16 times 2. 16 is 4 and 4, which, by the way, is a twin, so you could actually stop right there. I'll break it down all the way in case you need that instead. So now on the top here, I have a 5 on the outside, square root of, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2's. And I have this 5 here. So this made 32, but I still need to put times 5. All of that over. On the bottom, I have 2 times, when I pull out one of those twins, I'm done with it, 5. So then on the top here, we're going to look for twins. There's a set, that's it. So I get to pull out, I have 5 times one of these 2's, times another one of these 2's, so that's that and that. Still stuck inside is 5 times 2, which is 10. All of that over 2 times 5, which technically you could cross those out, but in case you didn't, watch what happens. 5 times 2 is 10, times 2 is 20, square root of 10. Over 2 times 5 is 10. Cover up your radical, and we have 20 over 10. 10 goes into itself once, it goes into 20 2 times. So 2 times the square root of 10 divided by 1 is 2 square root of 10. All right, on number 27, we see this fraction here, and you want to notice that this radical goes around both the numerator and the denominator. So split it off over the numerator and the denominator. And watch, you don't have to multiply by square root of 9 over itself. Why? Well, the square root of 4 is 2. The square root of 9 is 3. Both of those are out of radicals, so you're done now. Now look at number 28. On number 28, same thing. This radical is going around both the numerator and denominator, so break it off. Square root of 18 over the square root of a squared. Let's go ahead and start simplifying here because you're going to see something really soon. 18 can be broken down into 9 times 2, and then that would be 3 times 3. So 18 would be 3 times 3 times 2. Over a squared would be 8 times a, which, by the way, is a twin. And here's a twin on the top. So on the top, when I pull out a 3, I'm done with that, and I have the square root of 2 still. On the bottom, when I pull out an a, I'm done with that. And now notice, I no longer have a radical in the denominator. So that's my final answer, because when I cover this up, I can't simplify 3 over a. So that will be my final answer.